Headlines broke across Asia this week, sending shockwaves through the region and beyond. The Philippines is in advanced talks with South Korea to buy a new fleet of warships, signaling a major shift in its naval ambitions and defense strategy. And for the first time in its history, the Philippines is looking to acquire submarines, an unprecedented leap for its maritime forces. Manila's move is both dramatic and timely. The region is on edge, with the South China Sea at the center of a high-stakes global chessboard, where every move is watched closely by world powers. Beijing is rapidly building artificial islands and flexing its military muscles, expanding its reach and influence. Smaller countries, including the Philippines, are increasingly anxious about their sovereignty and security. For years, the Philippine Navy has struggled to keep up. Many of its ships are decades old, some even date back to World War II, leaving the country vulnerable in a rapidly modernizing region. But now, the country is reaching for high-tech firepower and advanced naval technology. The stakes have never been higher, as the Philippines seeks to transform its navy from a relic of the past into a force for the future. This isn't just about acquiring new ships, it's about forging a new strategy, asserting a stronger presence in Asian waters, and sending a message that Manila is ready to defend its interests. Why now? The answer is clear. Tensions in the South China Sea are escalating, with more frequent confrontations and growing uncertainty about the future of the region. The Philippines wants to protect its islands, secure its vital sea lanes, and safeguard its future against any threat, no matter how great. This new deal with South Korea could be a true game-changer, not just for Manila, but for the entire region, potentially altering the balance of power in Southeast Asia. The world is watching closely. If Manila and Seoul finalize this historic agreement, it could tip the scales and reshape the security landscape across Southeast Asia for years to come. The Philippines has launched a bold and ambitious Navy modernization program, signaling a new era for its maritime defense. This initiative is not just about upgrading old ships, it's about transforming the entire fleet to meet the challenges of the 21st century. At the heart of this sweeping plan are new missile-armed frigates, designed to project power and protect the nation's vast maritime interests. These aren't ordinary ships. They are fast, heavily armed, and equipped with the latest technology, making them ready for the demands of modern naval warfare. Their speed and firepower give the Navy a significant edge in both defense and deterrence. But the biggest news? Manila might finally get its first ever submarines. A game changer for the country's defense strategy and a historic milestone for the Philippine Navy. Frigates, like those made by South Korean shipbuilder Hyundai Heavy Industries, pack a punch with advanced weaponry and cutting-edge systems. These ships are built to last and to dominate in contested waters. They carry anti-ship and anti-air missiles, boast powerful radar and sensor systems, and are tough enough to sail into the world's most dangerous waters, ready to face any threat. Manila already has 2 Korean-built frigates in service. Now, it wants more, ships that are even better, stronger, and more advanced, to keep pace with regional rivals and secure its maritime borders. But submarines are the true leap forward. For decades, the Philippine Navy relied solely on surface ships, limiting its reach and capabilities beneath the waves. Submarines would let them patrol deep underwater, gather vital intelligence, and strike if needed, all while remaining hidden from view. This stealth and versatility would dramatically expand the Navy's operational reach. This would be a historic shift, giving the Philippines a powerful new way to defend its territory, protect its resources, and assert its sovereignty in contested waters. If these talks succeed, Manila's Navy could soon transform from a coastal force into a true blue water power, capable of projecting strength far beyond its shores and shaping the future of maritime security in the region. These new warships and submarines come packed with cutting-edge features. First, there's firepower. Modern guided missiles can strike ships and aircraft from dozens of miles away. Some can even hit targets on land. That's a big increase in reach and deterrence. Next, there's stealth. New designs use special shapes and materials to hide from enemy radar. Stealth means these ships can get closer to danger before being seen. That gives the Navy a huge advantage in surprise and defense. Advanced radar and sensors are another leap forward. Today's Korean-built warships use 3-dimensional radar, sonar, and electronic warfare systems. They can track many targets at once: planes, missiles, and submarines. Crews get real-time data, helping them make quick decisions. All this technology means the Philippine Navy would go from old patrol boats to some of the smartest ships in Asia. Why is Manila turning to South Korea? The answer is simple. Seoul is now a global defense powerhouse. Korean shipyards build top-tier warships for clients around the world. Their products are reliable, modern, and often more affordable than American or European rivals. But it's not just about buying ships. South Korea is offering technology transfer. That means Filipino engineers and crews can learn to build, repair, and upgrade their own ships. It's a partnership, not just a purchase. Korean defense companies also bring strong support. They offer long-term maintenance, training, and upgrades. This helps Manila avoid being stuck with orphan technology. The goal is to build a relationship, not just hand over equipment. By choosing Seoul, Manila gets advanced gear, local expertise, and a trusted ally in the region. There's a reason Manila is moving fast. The South China Sea is one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. Trillions of dollars in trade flow through these waters every year. It's also a hotbed of territorial disputes, especially with China. China's Coast Guard and Navy have become more aggressive. Filipino fishermen face harassment. Oil and gas exploration is risky. The Philippines' exclusive economic zone is under constant pressure. A modern navy is crucial to protect these interests. New frigates and submarines give Manila more muscle to patrol its waters. They act as a deterrent to those who would challenge Philippine sovereignty. This isn't just about defending territory, it's about safeguarding energy, food, and trade. Building a stronger navy could help Manila stand tall, alone or with partners, in a turbulent region. Experts say this deal could fundamentally reshape the security landscape of Southeast Asia, marking a turning point in the region's approach to maritime defense and cooperation. Dr. Renato Cruz de Castro, a leading defense analyst, calls the move long overdue, emphasizing that regional threats have been growing for years while responses lagged behind. He says, the Philippines has been a weak link in regional defense, often relying on outdated ships and limited resources, which left gaps in the region's collective security. With these new ships, that changes dramatically. The Philippines is now poised to play a much stronger role, and others in the region agree this is a significant upgrade. Professor Kim Sung-hwan, a maritime security specialist in Seoul, points out that South Korea's involvement brings not just advanced technology, but also vital training and international credibility to the Philippine Navy. It signals that the Philippines is serious about protecting its seas, asserting its sovereignty, and joining bigger security conversations with regional and global partners. But there are risks that come with this new assertiveness. Some warn that Beijing could see Manila's move as a direct provocation, potentially escalating tensions in already disputed waters. This could spark more standoffs in the South China Sea, increasing the risk of miscalculation or confrontation between rival navies. Still, most analysts believe the benefits outweigh the dangers. They argue that a stronger, more capable Philippine Navy will encourage cooperation and deter aggression. Stronger navies can prevent conflict by making it too costly for any nation to pick a fight, reinforcing peace through visible strength and readiness. The message is clear. This deal could shift the power balance in Southeast Asia, and for the first time in decades, the Philippines is finally stepping up to take a leading role in regional security. Even as talks progress, big questions remain. First, cost. Modern warships and submarines aren't cheap. How will the Philippines pay, and what does the final price tag look like? Will there be loans, grants, or special financing from Seoul? Next, there's timing. Defense deals can take years to finalize and deliver. When will these ships and submarines actually arrive? Training, infrastructure, and maintenance all require careful planning and extra resources. Another unknown is technology transfer. How much know-how will Korea really share? Will the Philippines be able to fix and upgrade its fleet without always calling Seoul for help? This matters for long-term independence. Until these questions are answered, the full impact of the deal is still unfolding. The Philippines is making its boldest play in decades. With South Korea's help, Manila could soon have a navy ready for 21st century challenges. New frigates and submarines won't just protect the country's waters, they'll send a message across Asia. This deal is about more than ships. It's about a new vision for Philippine defense. It's about working with partners, learning new skills, and standing up for national interests. In a region where power is shifting fast, that matters. If Manila can overcome cost and delivery hurdles, its navy could become a model for others. The ripple effects might even help stabilize the Indo-Pacific. The stakes are huge, and the world is watching. One thing is certain, Manila's big move is just the start of a new chapter for Southeast Asian security.